Most popular games to play in a casino. If you enjoy casino games, you probably need to know about the most popular games you can play in casinos. It will help inform your decision. The general public is hungry for casino gaming, and the industry has witnessed significant growth over the last few decades. In 2021, the global gambling and online casino hit $231 billion in size, according to consumer and market data company Statista. Changes in legislation and the growth of wagering on high-stakes sports have enabled licensed gambling companies to expand into new markets and achieve record-breaking revenues. There has been particular growth in the online industry. A huge part of this is technological advances, such as high-priced mobile phones. Below is a look at some of the most popular games played online and in land-based casinos. 1. Roulette. Roulette is simple. In a basic bet, you bet on a number, a color, or a section. The croupier roulette throws the ball onto the wheel, and you see where it ends up. If it stops where you bet it would, you win. What could be easier? You can make straightforward bets or more complicated ones, but the simplicity of roulette is partly responsible for its popularity. Roulette is a good way to get started if you've not played any casino games before. Low-stakes roulette is an excellent choice because it entails low table stakes and wagers and is easy enough to play once you understand the different types of bets. The main types of bets in roulette are inside bets, which involve betting on groups of numbers or on elements such as whether the ball will land on an odd number or an even one, and outside bets, which are more complicated and in which you might bet, for instance, on the ball stopping on a specific number or one of a specific range of numbers. 2. Poker. Poker comes in several variations, so fans of this particular game can mix things up, depending on the casino game they like to play and how much they're willing to bet. It's much more a game of skill and strategy and is fast-moving. Some games are low stakes, whereas others are much higher. You should ensure you have a good knowledge of the game before sitting at a poker table, especially if you sit at high-stakes games. The earliest and most straightforward version of the game is the 5-card draw. Players receive 5 cards, and a round of betting ensues. Players can raise and re-raise until the game ends. Poker is highly competitive, and the sums of money some games involve fuel the desire to win. One of the other reasons the game is so popular is that it's not just about luck. The game requires a good amount of skill, an understanding of maths and the odds, and different poker strategies, even though a significant amount of luck is necessary for the short term. 3. Blackjack. Blackjack is another simple game. The aim is straightforward, to beat the dealer, which you can do by getting closer to 21 with your cards than the dealer does. Seeing the dealer draw over 21 with their cards. Achieving 21 on the first 2 cards drawn when the dealer doesn't. Blackjack is a good game for a beginner. The online version also appeals to those who have spent plenty of time playing high-stakes video games. Whereas some games' rules change constantly, the basic rules of blackjack tend to have stayed the same, making it easier to learn and master. Another reason people enjoy playing blackjack is that they stand better chances of winning. Blackjack has a significantly lower house edge than some other games, so the casino doesn't have as much chance of winning. 4. Baccarat. Baccarat is one of the famous spy James Bond's preferred table games at the casino, which may make it seem more intimidating, but the game is a lot simpler than you'd believe. The game consists of 2 cards being dealt to 2 hands, the player's and the banker's hands. You're merely betting on which hand will be the closest to 9. Tens and face cards have a value of 0, aces have a value of 1, and the other cards display the value. Again, the straightforward nature of the game is a major factor in its popularity. There's no major strategy. Players are simply betting on the total that will be drawn. Like blackjack, baccarat has a lower house edge, so the greater chances of winning make it naturally more attractive to players. Then there's the fact that the game has become more affordable. Baccarat has long been considered a high-stakes game, but that has changed now, and the game has a different reputation.